Are you a content creator who is writing articles for your website or your blog and would love to create your content much faster? Then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Caroline from Plain Simple Marketing, the place to be to get easy marketing strategies that anyone can do. And today, I'm going to share with you my top tips on how to write your content faster. Tip number 1. Keep a list of good content ideas. When you specialize in a particular niche, it's only common sense to keep in touch with all the topics that are commonly discussed within your niche. Make it a habit to read blogs, books, websites, and go onto forums and watch YouTube videos on your particular niche. Take notice on the popular topics that are commonly discussed within your niche. And take notice of what sort of topics that usually get the attention of viewers and readers. See what sort of topics that are getting a lot of likes, shares, and comments. And list all these down and keep them for your blog or your website. When you do this, you will find it much faster to just sit down and look at the list and start writing your articles straight away rather than trying to brainstorm what sort of topic that you have to write about on the particular day. Tip number 2. Break up your main topic into various subtopics. When you master particular main topics within your niche, you will discover that each main topic can be further explained through various subtopics. So when you have mastered your particular main topic, it will be much faster for you to just expand your knowledge a little bit more by learning the subtopics and writing more articles by using the subtopics ideas. This is because you do not have to start learning a topic all over again because you already have the basic knowledge of a particular topic. You're just expanding and elaborating further about the main topic so that your readers will understand more about it. This is a good way to create a few articles with just using a main topic idea. Number 3. Keep suitable images in folders. It is advisable to be on a constant lookout for images that you can use for your articles and your blog posts. Do not wait until the time when you are writing your article to find images that are suitable for them. Finding suitable images will take time. Sometimes if you are on the lookout for a particular image, let's say an image of a shocked expression, you may find maybe 10 images that are suitable for potential blog posts or articles. So you can keep all the 10 images all at one go and use them for different articles and blog posts. Tip number 4. Identify what time you perform at your peak. Some people perform better in the morning, some people perform better in the evening, and some people perform better at night. It doesn't mean that you have to be a morning person to be productive or an evening person or a night person. Everyone is different. For me, my peak time for writing articles is 3 o'clock in the evening. For yours, it may be in the morning before having breakfast or maybe during lunchtime at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So you are your best judge. You know what time you perform at your best. So choose this time and save it for writing your articles and creating your content. This will save you so much time because you'll work much faster at the time that you perform at your peak. Tip number 5. Write ahead of time. When you want to write an article, don't just wait to write it on the day you want to publish it. Write the day before you're going to publish it. so that you have enough time to think the topic through and to write when you're in a relaxed mind. When you write when you are relaxed, you tend to write better because you're more calm, you can think properly, and you can construct your sentences better. Your ideas are going to flow much faster because you don't feel so stressed out. And even if you have a writer's block, you won't panic because you can have the time to think it through and come back to the article at a later time and still publish it on time. So I'd advise you to write your article at least a day before you want to publish it. Tip number 6. Keep it simple. Do not beat around the bush and write long-winded articles just to show that you're writing a lot of stuff. Chances are most of your readers do not have the whole day or even an hour to read your article just to get the gist of what you're trying to say. So bear in mind that your readers are probably just going to stick around and read your articles for maybe the 10 minutes at the most, or if not, maybe 5. So try and go to the main points as soon as possible and provide value to your readers so that they'll be motivated to read more of your articles and come back more to your website and your blog. Tip number 7. Write as if you are speaking to someone. When you write your article as if you're speaking to someone, chances are your ideas will flow much faster because you're imagining that you are relaying the story and explaining the concept or topic to someone. Because when you speak, you actually speak faster than you write. One of the ways that helped me the most in coming up with articles in a very short span of time is learning how to type fast on the computer. I can actually do touch typing, so that's really beneficial for me when I write my articles. But if you don't write fast, if you don't type fast on the computer, that's perfectly fine. All you can do is maybe record your voice like as if you're speaking to someone, or you can have like a piece of paper and a pen and just jot down your ideas. So when you're writing, then just write as if you're speaking to someone. Write in shorthand, short forms. Do whatever it takes to write as if you're speaking to someone. Besides getting your ideas to flow much faster when you write as if you're speaking to someone, it will actually help you to relay your message much more easily to your readers, because when you write as if you're speaking to someone, then it's as if you're speaking to your readers. And when you actually when you're speaking to your readers, then they're going to understand you much more easily because you're not writing to an object, you're writing to a person. So yeah, write as if you're speaking to someone. That's tip number 8. Do not try and edit your work while writing. When you write, you want to be creative, you want to brainstorm, and you want to come up with as many ways as possible to try and explain a main topic or a subtopic or whatever you're writing. You don't want to put the logic into writing, because when you put the logic into writing, you tend to trap your creativity and don't set your mind open to creating these articles. So when you try and edit and you're trying to put the logic into writing, then your article's not going to be written well. It is going to be written grammatically well, but you're not going to come up with an article that is of high quality and of high creativity, and you need all these really to capture the attention of your readers. So wait until you have completely written your article, or at least your first draft, then only try and edit it. But do not edit it while writing. Tip number 9. Set yourself a time limit when writing your content. You will find that over time, as you begin to write more and more content, You will be a bit more familiar when creating content, and your ideas will flow much faster, especially when you are very much aware of all the topics that are being discussed, and the different angles that you can use to elaborate on particular topics that are popular within your niche. So whenever you write an article in your niche, you can actually set yourself a time limit. So perhaps if it used to take you maybe, let's say for example, 3 days to write an article, you can make it shorter, maybe put it to like 2 days and then move it on to like just 1 day or maybe half an hour. Well, writing a really good quality article with a lot of research, it actually takes time. Sometimes it can be a day or two, depending on how technical the topic is and how much research you need to conduct before writing that article. But if you have all this research in place already, coming up with the article shouldn't take too long. So set yourself a time limit and stick to it, so you will see yourself performing much better in time to come. Tip number 10, figure out the main objective of your content. Especially if you're having a writer's block at the moment and you really don't know what to write, ask yourself, what is the main objective of your content? What sort of actions that you want your reader to take? What sort of conclusions that you want your readers to make after you're reading your article? And what sort of main ideas that you want your readers to know about after reading your article. Once you have this main objective in your mind, then it'll be much easier for you to structure your articles and to sort of understand how you're going to explain to your readers to bring them to point A to point B. Point B is the main objective, the main reason and the main purpose of writing that article. Tip number 11, just take a break. Sometimes we experience writer's block if we're either too stressed or we're too tired or we're thinking about too many things. So if you really have writer's block, then it's worthwhile to take a short break, maybe take a nap or go and have a meal outside or have a snack, sing, have a shower or do anything else. When you are more relaxed, then somehow your creativity will come back and you will be able to write your article much faster. Sometimes your attention span may be only half an hour, and after half an hour you just can't think anymore. So if that's the case, then there's no use sitting down and forcing yourself to write something, because if you force yourself to write something when you're not in the mood, then you just won't write a good content. You won't write well, and it's just not worth your time. So you will find that after you have taken a break and finally come back, sit down and start and write your content, you're going to write much faster than the way you've been trying to write when you were all tired and stressed out and having the writer's block. So take a break. Tip number 12, create an outline of what you're going to say in your article. Sometimes you may not know how to structure your sentences at that point of time, but you know kind of what you're going to write about. So when this happens, the best thing you can do is to create an outline and to just put rough ideas down onto your document or your paper, write down subheadings, and from there slowly look at these subheadings and see how you can elaborate further on them to explain about the topic. So creating this outline will give you an idea of how you're going to move your article forward and explaining and elaborating more to your readers. Tip number 13, conduct further research on other people's articles who are writing on related or similar topics as yours. Now, the more you read, the more you're able to understand more about the topic that you're going to write about, and the more you're able to draw conclusions about all the different things that you actually read about. So the more you read, the more faster you'll be able to write your content because you're more knowledgeable, and the idea of what to write about and how to go about explaining things and writing it in your content will be much faster. So it will only just come natural when you conduct further research on the topic that you're writing about. So I hope that all these tips that I've given to you will help you to write your content much faster than ever before. Have you used any of these tips before and have found it useful to help you write your content faster? Then leave your comments in the comment section below. Would you want to receive more of my upcoming videos? Then don't forget to hit on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. And if you want to read more of my articles, then don't forget to visit my website at plainsimplemarketing.com. Thank you, and I'll speak to you soon.